Hey, what's up everybody, Nexel here. So today we are playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross and we are answering another question about raid bosses. This question is going to be, if the raid boss is a ground raid boss, does having ground minus 60 defense, does it make the metal that much more powerful against the raid boss? So that's what we're going to find out. A lot of people are saying that, again, raid bosses don't have a lot of defense. So does having anything that decreases defense for the raid boss actually matter? We're going to find out using these two setups here. Now, I know that these two setups look very similar, and that's pretty much because they are. The only difference is that this last metal, the Leon, in set number 2, is going to have the trait Strength plus 1000. Whereas on the third setup here, this Leon is going to have ground enemy defense minus 60%. Now, I did have to throw chips onto this Leon in order to make the two strength stats the same between the blades. So as you can see, as I flip between the two, the strength stat stays the same. So we're going to go ahead and test it with our non-ground enemy defense minus 60 setup and see how much damage we do. Alright, so we are using pretty much every single skill in order to make that difference, make the damage at the end as big as we possibly can make it. Because it doesn't make any sense if the difference between the two Keyblade setups is just so marginally small. So here we go, we're going to attack with our Leon, and we are going to see how much damage it does. This is again without the minus 60 defense stat. Or trait, I'm sorry, the trait. Alright, so that did about 134,000 points of damage. So now we have to get knocked out by the raid boss in order to switch our setups. Hopefully one of my party members did not knock out the raid boss, just so we can keep this test going consistently. The past 2 times I tried to record this, someone knocked it out, so it made it difficult because I had to go back, reset the raid boss, everything. Alright, so let's go back into our raid boss here, and this time we are going to be using our setup that does have the Leon that has ground minus 60 defense. So let's switch, and let's confirm. Alright, so just like before, we're going to activate all our skills. Again, this is to make the last metal do as much damage as it possibly can. That way, when we compare the damage difference between the two setups, we have some numbers that should be really far apart, which is going to help us determine, you know, how much does it actually matter? How much does the ground enemy defense minus 60 matter? Alright, so let's record this boss's health here, and then we will attack with our Leon. Alright, so funny enough, this one did 138,000 points of damage. That is only 4,000 points of difference between the other one. Between setup 2 and setup 3 that had the defense down, that's only 4,000 points of difference. That's nothing. This raid boss has more than 5 million points of health, so realistically, ground does nothing. Ground enemy defense minus 60 does nothing, and that does confirm the idea that raid bosses essentially have no defense stat. Because otherwise, if that was true, this would be a bigger number. There would be a bigger number than just 4,000 points of damage here. So hopefully that answers people's question of if they go into a raid boss with the ground minus 60 trait, does that do a lot more damage? And the answer to that question has been proven to be no. So that is our question. We are going to see if we can nail another question down before the night is over. But until the next video, guys, take it easy.